Nathan, that's a terrific team performance from, I was going to say 1 to 11, but 1 to 14.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought, look, right from the off, Elijah wins that first header, then we knocked the centre half over, and I think that set the tone of the game. I thought first half we were really aggressive. I thought we were excellent in terms of being around their box. We should have been more at the bar. We had a load of good situations with a little bit more composure and quality. We could have gone in a bit further at, but we know that he's a tough side to play against. They really are. They came out, they had a bit of play second half. I still think we had the best chances because we had one cleared off the line, and even when they did score, there was an element of fortune to it in terms of we should have cleared it with Sonny. But overall, wonderful performance. And look, if you've got to play well. QPR are a good side. Mickey's doing a great job there, and they have tricky players that can hurt you. But today I thought we defended and we were magnificent.
You normally get first contact in the opposition box, but you were getting first contact in your own box as well.
Yeah, look, I thought we defended really well. Look, apart from Huddersfield, we're the best in the league at defending set plays and what we do, our discipline. And Alan Sheehan does a wonderful job, and that was an anomaly really, which we came out of absolutely nowhere on the day. But it was just a reminder that if you don't do the basics, you get hurt. And lucky we scored 3 on the day, but we've showed we can score goals. We're one of the top scorers in the league. I think we're 4th or 5th or something like that. After today, we might be 3rd, and that's after a slow start. So look, we're in a decent place, but we knew we had to work really hard today. We had to defend our box really well. The discipline we showed to defend people like Roberts and Chair and Dykes in around their box. You know you have to do well, and we did.
Your 3 substitutions really came off as well, didn't they? All involved in the final 2 goals.
Yeah, they were, and we want. That's what we want. We call them game changers. We want that impetus. So we changed both of them, which is always a gamble because one, they're good from set plays, both in both boxes. They're too big, strong, but they can't maintain the work that they do. So when you've got 2 to bring on in Cameron Jerome and Harry Cornick, and then Luke Freeman instead of Henry, it shows we're in a decent place squad-wise. And we ask them to buy into that. They have to train, and that's the good thing about the environment is they have to train like they're going to play, so that when they do come on, they're able to impact like that, and that's a credit to the group.
They gave you plenty of energy, and yet the front 2 first half were really good, weren't they? Real handful.
Oh, yeah, but they usually are. If they are, but they're forging a bit of a partnership. And as I said, we didn't envisage we'd always play those 2 together because we got Harry as a foil, Cameron is a real sort of impact player for us, and we got Corley for quality. But they showed today, they've shown in recent weeks as well, they can play together, they complement each other, they're aggressive, and if we can be us and we can really play the way we want to play, then we cause people problems.
When you don't have a game midweek, it seems to be noticeable on a Saturday because you have those energy levels.
Look, it's a crazy league, 46 games crammed into a season that's probably 6 weeks shorter than it should be, and it's mental. People don't realise, and then you have some ridiculous World Cup and with the greatest respect, in Qatar, but they can't do it because you've got to have a thing in November. So that just puts a little bit of pressure on everyone else. And it's the Premier League's fine because 38 games you can adjust, but when you've got 46 plus cup games. And when we got to the playoffs last year, it's really tough to do. And this group are just putting in shifts. Sometimes we pick up injuries and stuff, but the group are at it all the time, and we have to do that. We're an aggressive side. But I'm really proud of the group. What they have to do, and yet the week helped us because it meant we could give them 2 days on Sunday and Monday, and come back in Tuesday, and then give them again on Wednesday, and then really go at it Thursday, Friday to be ready for today. But there's no rest. You've got. I'll be watching a game tonight, and then tomorrow you're preparing for Norwich because we travel to Norwich Monday afternoon. So it's a crazy schedule.
It was a typically Luton performance today. It must be great managing those players.
They're a joy, and they are. The club is a wonderful club, and we recruit that way. But they give you everything. I've got into them this week because realistically we've let QPR off the hook in recent years. We haven't beaten them. They beat us here when Charlie Austin made his debut. They beat us here, and it was probably the right result. Apart from that, we could have beaten them on any one of the 3 occasions. We've let them off the hook. Yeah, they over-celebrated and stuff here, and we used that. I said in the press we didn't, but of course we did in terms of things, because we don't want that on our patch, in our back garden. And as I said, we were excellent today, and from start to finish. And I said Elijah set the tone with that first header, then Amari with the next one, and then we never really looked back. Probably had a scary 30 seconds after they scored, but lucky enough we got the third, and that nullified anything.
Next up is Norwich. They're playing Watford, who then the next opponent. So good scouting mission tonight.
Well, that's it. It falls nicely, It'd be nice just to go home and watch match of the day and have a glass of wine and stuff, but that won't be the case tonight. So no, look, it's a good opportunity and to go and do that. But really tough 2 games to come. Norwich, will be a real tough game. But we go there now with a different mentality. I mean, we're going there, and when Daniel was in charge, and we were a little bit more passive than I would have liked on the day and stuff. Well, look, that's one thing we won't do this time.
Hitting the form of last season once again, and teams aren't going to like playing your sides.
But I hope not. But we can only do what we want to do. I mean, I think they changed slightly today in terms of playing Balogun at right back, because they kind of knew that they needed that physicality, and that's only a good thing for us, because if they change for us, then and I'm not saying they changed totally, they didn't. I mean, they're still the fluent QPR that they did. They roll into difficult positions. Chair plays where he wants, and it's difficult to pick up, so you can't say to Henry pick up Chair or centre half pick up Chair, because he'll drop into a left back position, and so they're very, very difficult to play against and really tricky. But I thought we were disciplined today, and in around the box we were excellent, stayed on our feet, went with runners, kept him on his left, for all the good things we wanted to do in midweek and we worked on, they did, and I thought they were excellent.